Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is a copy of Invincible #1. Now, it's been 20 years of Invincible. It debuted on January 22nd, and to celebrate 20 years, Skybound has released a whole bunch of new versions of Invincible for you to dive in. Not only is there this copy here, which has a cover by Gabriel Piccolo, but there's also Invincible Undeluxe, which reprints the debut issue with some extras from Robert Kirkman and in black and white. There is the Facsimile edition, which reprints the first issue, and then an Invincible Compendium of Volume 1. It's a massive hardcover collecting issues 0 through 47 of the series in this beautiful, beautiful hardcover. Obviously, Skybound has hooked us up with all of this. Now, Invincible, I mean, obviously we've got the animated series that's a hit, so tons of people are discovering it. But, it's been 20 years, and I'm positive, nearly positive that I've read the first issue, but I thought it would be fun to go back and review the first issue. Written by Robert Kirkman, art by Cory Walker, Bill Crabtree's the colorist. Kirkman also lettered it, and then Walker and Kirkman are the co-creators. So this is the story of a kid who gets powers. I mean, it's that simple story that we've seen in comics so many times of the teenager who discovers they have powers and has to decide what they're going to do with it while also balancing being a teenager. In this case, it's Mark Grayson, and the twist is his father is a superhero. And really, I don't know how much I should really go into without spoiling things, because are all people who have not read the comics. And discovering everything is part of the fun of Invincible. The first issue, I think, is that solid, burgeoning power comic. It does it really, really well, and holds up all these years. Kirkman clearly has a love for superhero comics, and kind of boiled things down to it with his own little twist in this issue. I mean, yeah, it's a little over the top, but Kirkman was kind of known for going over the top. I mean, the fact that we're talking about 20 years later, we're still talking about the series, it tells you that it is solid and kind of held up off after all these years. And I mean, the opening, it's good, it's fun. As the art, I think is great. Obviously I know where the series goes, and really feel like I should maybe take this compendium and break it down, and maybe we do arcs or something like that. It could be kind of fun. I'm not quite sure how to cover that because it's a big ass book. But yeah, I mean, you got a comic where you have someone starting off with getting yelled at for pooping on the toilet for being on it too long because they're reading comics, and then has to go to their McJob, and it's a pretty relatable comic. But yeah, I mean, the series overall, it's all about that twist and where things go, and how over the top it went. I think it really holds up all these years. It built a superhero universe, and it's really held. It really has held up. I think it was a solid series, and it deserves the accolades that it got. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, if you've never experienced it, or you want to go back and experience Invincible, now's a perfect time. It's 20 years. We got a whole bunch of different ways to do it. You got this awesome new edition with a cool cover. You got the Undeluxe, you got the Facsimile, and then you've got the giant compendium. This thing is huge. And nothing else. Maybe you can use the compendium as your own weapon and take on the bad guys. Because that would work. Really cool back. I love this. This back is really cool. It's kind of inlaid a little bit. So yeah, what else can I say? I mean, Mark Grayson is just like most everyone else's age, except his father is the most powerful superhero on the planet, Omni-Man. And then Mark develops his powers of his own. It's a dream come true, but living up to his father's legacy is only the beginning of Mark's problems. Womp womp. So, as I said, you can all get this at comic shops. I believe this compendium is actually only available in comic shops. It's the only way to get it, which is really, really cool. So go support them. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We'll have some links where you can probably purchase your own. We'll link out to all of it. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. And of course, I want to thank Skybound for hooking us up with review copies. Of course, I always appreciate that. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics. Yeah, keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.